our country, probably one of the most in the world. I believe it was the most insecure and unsecure border anywhere in the world. Because there's no country, even a third world country, that has a situation like that, where you have criminals just walk across totally unchecked. The Biden wasn't Biden, he didn't know what the hell was going on. It was people that are radical left lunatics who were very smart, very violent, very vicious, politically vicious. And they allowed this open border policy where millions of people came into our country, unchecked, unvetted. People from jails, people, drug dealers, people from mental institutions.
God. No. That was it. Hang loose. Welcome to Mangas Mags Hawaii, the channel. How's it, everyone? It is Museum. It is Wednesday, June 10th. Shit. Hello, Museum. Let's get this on. Okay. Alright, up there with the posters of Masters of the Universe, because I haven't edited the movie review. Went and saw the movie review. I went and saw the movie. Did a movie review, didn't edit it. Okay. It's Toastmaster Day, so I have to run off to Toastmasters. And also, the little vlog in news, the little vlog part is working. Yay. That, once again, the dude from Toastmasters, he's a good guy, great guy, but he likes to talk. And he likes to talk about intriguing and controversial topics, and so it's just involving. And then so these phone calls turn out to be like hours long, hours. And I didn't get to sleep until, I don't know, 1:30 or 2. I don't have a few hours sleep right now. I'm just like, it's hard to, readjust to that. You take a nap, and then I'm like, ugh. So, I'm a little wiped out this morning. I'm like thinking, oh well, coffee will fix it. Oh gosh, not really. Sure, yeah, sure, thank you. Okay, and the birdies, I don't know, they're not hanging out in the backyard so much, so that's progress on that part. And let's see what it's raining, Toastmasters, and my timer. I always said I don't have a big part in Toastmasters today. That's the vlog, and then the news. Well, the war in Iran's still going on. The prices of gas are still up. All that stuff is still there. Midterm elections are rolling along, and Trump's just trying his best to back up candidates. This is the primaries of the midterm elections, and Trump is trying to put his thumb on the scale and get people elected. He lost one time already. I think it was the mayor of Los Angeles, and he didn't win. Trump, was trying to back the Republican. Well, he didn't win into the primaries, so the one he was backing didn't win. So that's probably what stemmed him from, I think what he did was he said that the California election was cheating, basically voter fraud on the California election. So he let that slip, I think. I don't think he was sort of, well, I don't know what the heck he's saying. He's a crazy man. He's freaking power mad. And, but today he passed, I was going to film a lot. I was going to film some choice part of him. He's signing a big budget bill, $70 billion. Big budget bill for the Homeland Security kind of thing. So basically, ICE has been funded again. This is what the shutdown was over, not funding ICE, but out of $70 billion from this new budget bill he signed, they passed it. That's the thing. And then he gets to sign it. Out of the $70 billion, ICE is getting $28 billion or something. It's a huge chunk of this. Billions of dollars to ICE. What the and Homeland Security, right? So, but that's 70 to Homeland Security, 28 billion. It's massive. He just basically refunded ICE. But he was trying to sign it, right? I thought he was going to sign it and do that little thing where he shows, but he kept going on and on and on about how this project. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Just on and on about trying to congratulate everybody and all these pet projects he's doing, like the repainting, surfacing, and repainting the reflection pool, which for some reason he compares to the height of buildings. It's taller than the Empire State Building. It's longer than the buildings are tall. And the comparison he thinks is really great, but because he's all into the buildings and towers. The war rages on in Iran. So $70 billion is a lot of money, but that war in Iran is over 100 days. They estimate low point $20 billion a day, 100 days. So that's the low estimate is $100 billion on the low estimate, and plus $200 billion a day. So there's the frozen 42 or 24 billion dollars, but billions upon billions upon billions of dollars, and the gas prices are still up. Groceries, or the effects of the tariffs are still hanging, and what? Inflation's going up too. There's going to be a report today in the financial sector. The financial price of the consumer price index, the CPI, is going to come out, and the estimating it's going to be reporting that the inflation is going to be up there like 4.2%. It's like 3.8%, now it's 4.2%. So inflation is going up. Well, of course, all the prices are going up. But this is major indications that things are crap. And of course, and Mr. Nazi Tattoo Guy, the Death's Head planter in Maine, he won the primary. So he's going on to the general for Maine as a senator. Now this kind of is important because it's going to play a role in whether the Senate switches majority house, the majority who wins the Senate, because the majority might go towards Republican. They might and this guy is not just the Nazi tattoo that he covered over it. He's a bunch of bad background, which is like into abusive relationships. But there's Maine going, this guy, so that because this guy's a Democrat, but for all intent and purposes he's kind of like a MAGA guy, so it's really weird. Anyways, who is he? I don't know. Plantar. Better not. Hours and hours last night. To Hawaii news. Hawaii's got news too. Look at, see? The athletics, UH Athletics, they get $5 million from the state for NIL. That's like image and likeness, something image and likeness. So they get, money if they use them in commercials, and they can get contracts and everything. They're kind of getting professional, getting money. And what the heck was the N again? I don't know. It's something. It's N. And image and likeness, INL. So like volleyball and football and this is this lady she died in the line of duty, police officer, and they're naming this new fund to create this new tech in Hawaii. Well, it's old tech, but it's in Hawaii, the thing. It's ballistics. So they can do the ballistics here in Hawaii and be a part of the big scene so they can solve crimes quicker. And really? I mean, they don't... before they would have to mail it away. Now they can do it here. Iran targets bases. Yeah, we're fighting. The U.S. is fighting Iran directly. So the Black Hawk helicopter goes down. This is kind of, I think, an emphasis thing. I didn't bring this up. I'm just like hours asleep. First, it's Iran shooting at missiles at Israel shooting back at Iran because Iran's like on it. Okay, now it's open season for Iran, so they're shooting missiles. So Iran and Israel missiles back and forth. Now it's US and Iran firing missiles back and forth because there's some type of drone that I think had a lucky shot and took down an Apache helicopter, so kind of like a Black Hawk Down effect. The helicopter went down. I'm not sure if they're captured or whatever, or they're just missing in action or died. I don't know. But the helicopter went down. Trump says, "Oh, well, we have to do something about that." So now missiles. So now missiles are going back and forth between U.S. and Iran directly. Meanwhile, Trump says, "Oh, I fired some missiles. I fired some missiles, you guys. Okay, I punished you for taking down our helicopter. Now, back to the peace deal." What? So, and the 42 or 32 or $24 million that are frozen from Iran assets is not happening. The Gulf is not open. So the Persian Gulf is right there, Strait of Hormuz. And so the oil tankers are still in place, not able to move. Gas prices are high, and $100 billion and $2 billion a day for that war. Not a success. So far, nothing. Okay, back to ballistics. That's my little ballistics there. Gulf Strait. Okay, gosh. Yeah, let's go over here. Oh, sports. Crossing the line big time. This strapping young man is... During his college career, the quarterback Brendan Shortby admitted to wagering $90,000 on 9,000 bets, 40 bets totaling at least $850 on Indiana in 2022 because of this online betting. So he's online betting while he was quarterback for the Hoosiers. Naughty. Everyone's strapping. See, if the president can grift, why can't everybody else? And it's basketball and whatever. Okay. Oh, back in the day, perhaps? Yeah, back in the day. Remember 1981 when you want to relax? You just go in there and create your own newspaper in the printing press. You know, the way they did in 1600s? Gutenberg. Now crank it down. You got one page. Newspapers were hand-printed a century ago in a replica of those early presses. Mission House Museum and Liberty House Store in Alawana. This is in Liberty House. Christopher V printed a page, and demonstrations are in the front page of the 125th edition. Okay, this is how you do it, and there's a Benjamin Franklin used to do it. Okay, and Betting Brandon, and political cartoon. Equal justice under the law, or whatever Republicans want us to do. The Supreme Court's like, they're useless now. They're in there for life, so we're done.
Excuse me.
Excuse me too. Excuse me? No, excuse you. Okay, what do we have here? Letters to the editor. Oh, this one here.
Dems need to focus on Congress to stop Trump.
the Democratic National Committee should not emphasize Donald Trump so much, but concentrate on what the Republican Congress has done to aid him in his quest to become a dictator. Congressional Republicans and the U.S. Supreme Court have given Trump total control over what happens in the USA. He continues to issue executive orders to enhance his agenda, as the limp Congress has done very legislative work to help us with our daily... Wait, what? Has done very legislative work... Wait, the limp Congress has done very legislative work to help us with our daily lives. I think you're missing the word little. Has done very little. If 2026-28 gives Democrats control over Congress, midterm elections, supermajorities in both houses would deter Trump from causing more damage in his last 2 years in office. Just imagine a Democratic supermajority in the Senate putting a barrier to selecting replacements for the 2 senior Supreme Court justices should they decide to retire after January 1st, 2027. Supermajorities in both chambers can replace many, if not all, of Trump has done with the backing of Congress and the High Court. DNC efforts should be getting people to vote Democrat in 26-28. Gilbert Orita Ala Moana. Oh, thank you, Gilbert, for sending in your letter and trying to talk into too much there. Yeah, if there was a supermajority, if the Democrats get the House and the Senate, and whoopity-doo, they get both of those, we can start with the legislation. You can start with sending in an impeachment hearing, and so you get this, it starts in the House, and then it goes and it gets trialed in the Senate. So if they do it, if it passes the House, it goes to the Senate, and if they go, okay, a trial for impeachment, throw them out of office starts. And right now, there's a lot more than, there's a lot of incompetence and not following the Constitution enough to impeach the guy. I think there's plenty. I mean, right now they wouldn't be able to do it because you know who the leader of the House is? That guy, Mike Johnson, that little mouse. He would just go, nope, no impeachment, and it wouldn't even begin. Last time, the leader of the Senate was Mitch McConnell. They got an impeachment going on in the House, and it went to the Senate, and Mitch is like going, you know, you can't even bring that in here. And Mitch McConnell blocked it twice. So we have Trump still there. Anyhow, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot going on. Watch out, economy, because the big stuff is about to hit the fan. Billions and billions. And ICE being funded can, if elections don't go the Trumpian way, then they can just go, it's cheating, and they can have an investigation. Seize the ballots, we shall count them. Seize them, the Democrats didn't win, seize the ballots. And they'll use ICE agents to take the voting booths and the ballots away and count them themselves. Have a happy waking nightmare. Anyways, and the war goes on. Aloha, everybody. Aloha, I gotta run away. I'm not gonna edit this too. Aloha to you. Should be an alright day, I guess. Gonna keel over. Aloha, aloha to you. Bye now. Okay, aloha to you.